Hey traders, welcome back. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy, and in today's video, I'm excited to talk to you guys about when to buy and when to sell, specifically relying on price action. So this is where you look at the price itself and you are not relying on indicators to get you into a trade. So we're going to take a look at a trade example. Before we do that, make sure you smash the like button on this video, show some love, and if you are a new or struggling trader, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss our content in the future. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Let's go ahead and hop right in.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't wanna put the blame on you.
We're going to take a look at USD JPY and we're going to do a top-down analysis of this pair. So this is our current monthly candle. In today's session, we are trading at 155.47. So one of the things you'll see is that we rejected here from a high at 157.73 and the market has pulled back. Now on this monthly, we're still trading quite high. I do believe that we're going to see a deeper retracement. You'll also notice that we're rejecting from strong supply, and look at the last time price was back here in January of 2025. We're now going into 2026 soon. Look what happened. So it's really, really interesting to see what happened back in 2025, and here we are again. And there's a likelihood that we are going to see this yen pair fall once again because Bank of Japan is discussing possible changes around their monetary policy. We're looking at the higher time frame because we want to understand exactly what the price action is doing. So we see that we have a bullish trend, and we know that we've gotten a strong push into this supply level. Therefore, in the short term, we could expect some type of retracement. I'm going to go ahead and clone this zone, and what you'll see right here is that price is retesting a previous monthly resistance that is now turned support. Now that these are our levels at this moment in time, this is where our opportunity is, pretty much where previous monthly resistance is and the top of this previous monthly candle, which is where the price could possibly go and retest. We're going to move down to the weekly, and now you can see on this weekly time frame, we've gotten a slight little pullback. Now there is room for price to move lower. For example, I do think eventually price could get back to this price area right here at 152, but until that happens, again, this is our opportunity right now. So look at the levels that I have here on this weekly time frame. You have a rejective resistance where the market fell hundreds of pips. It was also support, it was resistance, and again, this previous monthly resistance is now acting as support. So now that we have a level below price where we want to execute and a level above price, what we would have done in today's session is move down to the intraday time frame if you are, for example, an intraday trader. I'm going to go to the 4-hour, and now you can see on this 4-hour time frame, price reacted right off of my level. Now I'm going to move this zone down just a little bit, and we're just going to study the area here. So this is where you possibly could have looked for a potential entry. We're going to put a line here. We're also going to clone this line, and because this is the reversal area, this could have also been where price could have come to, reversed, and turned around. I also would have put another line right below this where you can see these are strong pivot points. So let's go ahead and point them out. You have a pivot here. You also have a pivot here, and look how the market went up. Okay, so you want to pay attention to all these turning points right here within your zone. Now that we have a level below price that we're interested in and we have a level above price, now as an intraday trader, I'm actually going to adjust this zone right here because if we're looking to potentially buy from this support, so what we're going to do is just clear this chart out real quick. So this would be our support level right here where the market came to and reacted. So we're going to bring this zone down, stretch this out, and you can see the pivot points. Okay. Now we're going to find a level above price. If we clone this zone and bring it right above where previous structure was broken, so this is a previous support structure that was broken, and now the market is moving back to test it as potential resistance. So after you have one key level below price, you have one key level above price, you always want to jump down to the time frame that you trade. If you were, for example, a scalper, you could go down to the 1-hour, execute on your 15-minute, but on this 1-hour time frame, you have a clear trading signal. So I have not applied not one single indicator, and you can see that we have a pin bar here. So this is where sellers were in control, sellers were in control. This is a weekly, monthly pivot area, and look what happened right here. So this happened in today's session. You would have taken that buy right off of that pin bar. Now on the 4-hour, if you were an intraday trader, you always want to make sure that once you have a key level below price and a key level above price, you are entering a trade due to some type of trading system that's been proven to work. So we have a particular system called the price action channel strategy. I'm going to go ahead and apply my channel right here on the 4-hour, and then we're going to clone this channel or trend line. We're going to clone the trend line, bring it to the other side of the price action, and now you can see the area is most likely where price would have turned around. Okay, this is a very strong weekly, monthly turning point or pivot. So I'm confident that price would have most likely pivoted from this area. We also have this long wick here where price could have went and retested. So I would have considered this when I was planning my risk management. Now you can see that had you entered right off the bottom of the channel, strong reversal area, you also had wick rejection in the zone. If we move down to the 15-minute, for example, you can see the wick rejection that you had right within this zone. Now we did push down quite a bit. Let's go down to the 5-minute, and you can see the 5-minute gave you a double bottom. Here is your neckline on this 5-minute. Price even pulled back, retested the neckline. This could have been another entry. So you could have even scalped a few pips. You could have gotten back in on the pullback and then your uptrend presumed. Okay. So I'm showing you how to know when to buy or sell. If you are marking up your levels, you're going to wait patiently for the price to come to you. You're not going to chase. Then you must have some type of strategy that gives you at least 3 or 4 rules as to why you should enter a trade. And those rules should be consistent every single time. And this is what we teach our new and struggling traders inside of BK Trading Academy. Many of them have become very successful using these methods that I'm giving you right here. Now you can see price moved from the bottom of our channel. It is almost at the middle of our channel. This is reasonably where you can take profit. So let's just see how much price went up today in this New York session. So from the bottom of this wick to where price is right now, we got a nice clean 80 pips off of USD JPY. And that is how you determine how to buy and sell, my friends. Remember, you always want to be following a proven set of rules that have been tested over time. So you should be documenting the phase of each trade that you are taking in a journal, and it should always include the relevant data that you need to go back and study. What were you trading? What was the time that you traded? How much did you risk? What was your entry price, your targets, and a detailed description of why you took that trade. When you are defining the description of why you took the trade, you should clearly be defining the rules for that system. And if you are putting something different every single time, well, that's one reason why you could be getting different results. The second thing is that you're struggling with risk management. You may have an awesome strategy, but you don't have a reliable risk management system to help you be a consistently profitable trader. And that is something we take very seriously at BK Trading Academy. If you are a new or struggling trader and you are looking for mentorship and you're looking for someone to take you by the hand and to get you to where you need to be, then BK Trading Academy is definitely where you want to explore more, listen to what our students say, follow our analysis, and when the time is right for you, I welcome you to join us because I have no doubt your trading will go to the next level, or you will be a phenomenal trader starting out with us as a completely beginning trader. I hope this was helpful for you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure you like this button, subscribe, and comment what you learned in this video because I'd love to hear your feedback, and also let me know what you want to see next. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't wanna put the blame on you.